Wishes he was joking, most likely.
I mean, it's pretty bad luck we haven't got any berries in a while, but...
Let's finish clearing out, we're going to reset and do it all again.
Did I forget that far?
Yeah, surely we can be back by then.
It don't really matter if we won't.
That's not fucked up.
Okay.
We what?
Yep.
This bodes well.
No, we're still going. Officially.
Even better.
Oh no, I'm dead now.
I got asleep and I couldn't break it.
It's me every morning. My mic's working, right? Everyone's just ignoring me.
Once it's required.
It's like 3 things in a row. It's fine.
It's because Candy sent it to the group.
Jesus Christ. There's like no one here, bro.
You literally went from zero,
I
5
didn't
to
use
0
any.
within seconds.
Did you have Bone Shield up?
No. You can't get bone shot up without entering combat.
There's a joke in here, somewhere.
Precast dancing weapon.
I'm tanking.
Is that why you can't get it up?
Cocoon.
Who's going to
Kaylee.
continue?
Yeah, hey.
You can.
Sorry?
Cocoon. Jesus.
Yeah,
All I can hear is the sound of someone not putting his bone shield up.
Bone shield's up, mate. I'm at 17 stacks.
Oh, then you shouldn't have any
What?
problems. You should be fine.
Does it not cap at 10 anymore?
Yeah,
Have you got 17 stacks?
because I'm awesome.
That good.
Oh, God. Just let me get through it.
Yeah. I seen someone ask a question in the Blood Discord. Like, how do I pull the pack in DOS without dying off the pad? I just laughed at it.
Yeah, Fecky, how do you do that?
We're
I
gonna
don't know.
do more.
No Raven yet?
Yeah, no, not yet.
What are the trash can we pull?
Also up to the area.
Well, if you ask nicely, you can pull me. I'm sure I got us out of the trash.
Let's be honest, you don't have to ask us. You just call you a slut and down.
Oh, we got all the trash?
See, Rob?
You're missing your main tank.
You okay there, Bemused?
Oh, they got me. Oh, no. Oh, thank God.
Silly angel man.
Ox.
It's important as I didn't go off the side.
Scary, if I'm still getting soul shots, I'll arrest you. I don't think that's gonna happen though.
Where's all this fucking damage come from?
I don't run out of soul shards in AoE situations. It's
Collective
crazy.
bulwark, I would say.
Oh, yeah. Busy get yourself with that. Can we take on one of these platforms downstairs, or are they just impossible?
They're not impossible. Just everyone needs to be
not
here.
everything and not everything together, probably.
I thought things keep spawning until you like get in there.
Yeah, they do.
Aw.
Wait, do we have 3 tanks now?
So I'm
Why?
sick of dying. So I went tank so I don't die.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
It's because Kelly's not here healing.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know
Kelly's
what I'd
the best.
survive more in if I went Prot or stayed Fury.
Reroll Hunter, they have the survival spec.
That was bad.
I
Do you
missed it.
know where a Raven is? Is it just MIA?
There's that's some work thing.
Because I was gonna say I could probably tank if you need me to. For like a couple of pulls or something.
Is that going to be like the time you offered to tank my key, Jandy?
No. Completely different. Now I have gear, and raid tanking's easier generally.
Was gear the issue before though?
I mean, kind of.
It's just hurting.
Oh shit, no!
I was pretty sure you just misunderstood what tank he used, Kai. He said tank as in like take it down, not tank as in like take all the damage.
I mean, that's fair enough.
Oh, and then I die, Sparks.
What are these platforms? What the fuck?
Yeah, why are they so difficult? This is stupid.
Do we need to look up a raid guide on how to clear these platforms?
Yeah, it's impossible.
Yeah. Let's just go to the boss then. Fuck
It's
it.
just like if the little ads were dead and we just had the big ad, it'd be fine.
The little ads keep spawning though.
Yeah, but I mean, we pulled the disruptors in there on the sides. But they're fucking hitting us back and stuff. But yes, fuck 'em. Fuck that shit. Nah.
He won't be far. But yeah, DJ, if you want to jump in for a pull or two, then that's all good. The fight's basically going to be very similar up until we start getting 3 rings at a time. And then we need to start being a bit more clever with uplinks and things. Hopefully most of us have watched the video and understand what I'm talking about already. This is with bated breath.
I'm sure Kaylee would come in for a pull or two.
Hey, look, it doesn't take a pull or two. I mean, it's a bonus that I'm here at all. I wasn't originally going to be. But
You're on a laptop or something, you
You
sound
still
different.
chill with us.
I am on a laptop in a hotel room, yes.
What are you wearing?
Why don't you come over here and find out?
Which motel are you in?
Not one close enough to your house.
Is it the Ritz?
That's just down the road.
Hey,
Sorry. Hello, friend.
Oh,
that's okay. We just cleared all the trash.
they don't need me now. It's fine.
Sorry, DJ.
I mean, I don't care. I don't want to take that fight.
It's a very easy fight to tank, isn't it?
It's pretty easy for a tank.
Looks pretty easy to tank. Wait, so quiet rolls.
It's just location, I believe. Like taking the boss to the right position. Yeah. Once I figure that out, will be sweet.
Okay, bemused.
Nah.
Running on the spot, am I seemingly?
Me?
Yeah. It's like running and jumping in the fucking off cart
Oh.
Look alright on mine.
and spinning.
Who's got an extra limit to text?
I'm going for C then, since I'm not needed.
Joy. Oh, wait a minute.
We vanishing this.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Drop your chest.
Strength P.
Congrats.
Oh, tea. I like tea. Woo!
Oh my god, why is this hurting my brain so much?
What is what?
Just trying to get these markers down properly, but it's just confusing me. It's fine. Give me a minute. We're almost in business. My little brain worked it out.
Sure.
Okay. So like I said earlier, the start of the fight is pretty much the same. Really important that we switch to the ad as soon as it's up. The faster we can kill that ad, the better. If it's not dying fast enough, we'll 100% look at who's not switching and just swap you out because it's not acceptable if you're not switching at this stage. So please make sure you do that. Otherwise, it'll be pretty much the same right up until we get those 3 rings coming up. When we get those 3 rings, it's going to be really important that we position in the right spot to make sure that we can use our little blinky trick. Raven and Lux and Kadaj, basically, we're going to be watching which way the ring is going to be spawning from. They're either going to be spawning at Skull or at the Circle. I believe it won't spawn at the triangle for that 3rd phase there with the 3 rings. So when we've got the 3 rings, it's either going to be at Skull or Circle. If it starts at Circle, it's going to go Circle, Triangle, Skull. If it starts at Skull, it's going to go Skull, Triangle, Circle. So we need to basically run the opposite way of whichever way it goes. So if it starts at Skull, we're going to go towards the Circle, and we're going to be tanking it on the X here instead. So the idea is that when the, I think it's the 3rd circle comes out, it'll be coming out on the circle there, and we'll be using our Ventia teleport and whatnot to smack bang in the middle there and dodge the 2 rings. Hopefully most of you have watched the video and understand what I'm saying there, because I'm trying to explain it as well as I could, but the important part of it, make sure we're tanking in the right spot so the blink's nice and easy.
That's the same for the opposite, so if it's at Skull, we tank it on blue.
Yeah. So yeah, spreading out, going through the wall is what we'll do for the first couple. If you've got blinks and you can get through, then go for it. Otherwise, just make sure no one's within 5 yards before you go through the wall. And then yeah, it'll just be important for when we're using our blinks to be aware that there's going to be barrages coming up as well that we're going to need to stack and soak. So we're doing once again odds and then evens. So odds on the first one and then evens on the seconds. It's 1 yard. Regardless, make sure you spread out and go through. Last jump up. Yep.
We positioning the boss so we can bait the frontal cone?
It's less positioning the boss and more positioning ourselves, isn't it?
Bit of both. So the boss, well, in the video, like they had the boss say, "We're on jumping at the moment," and the raid towards red. So the cone was really small on red, and we had lots of room to do everything else.
Yep.
Do that.
Yeah, pretty straightforward. Obviously, not everyone can be near red, like in between
on the outside,
edge because of reasons of spreading and moving for stuff and ring and whatever. Also, one other thing is barrage does happen during the rings. You have to. I think they mention ideally use your soul shape or Door of Shadows to quickly get back so you can soak the barrage.
Yeah.
They did also say if it's less than 15% left, then sacrifice that person or something.
Yeah, that's an option.
And you can immune it, yes?
Yeah, I was about to say I have spell warding for this fight.
We can immune it, we can perhaps spell ward it.
Just scream if you are immuning it.
Yeah, because there was that strat where we do the like 19 in one, right?
And immune the other.
Yeah.
Let's worry about that though, if it's a problem.
In terms of just odds and evens.
I can give one person immune each time gun if I do spell warden, but that will only fix one.
So
maybe two.
Yeah, but you only need to target a person they're getting aimed at, right?
I know, but I just mean I won't be able to do it for every time.
On that note, immunities, I believe you can get through the rings using those. So if you do find yourself in a sticky spot, then use that.
Have you done healing cooldowns?
Yes.
You can't lock gate through them, though. You still hit the portal. Hit the ring. Yeah.
Healing wise, we've got the inevitable dominion that comes up, so we've got assigned for those. The rings, synergies, you can convoke on each of the rings that come out, they're a minute apart. We'll get CAC to rally one of those. On the 3-minute rings, we don't really have any cooldowns, so just either use personals or make sure you're blinking if you're on low health or something like that. I believe you still want to tank them. I think you still want to take them towards the edge because of the ad that spawns, because we want that to be near the edge as well. Is that correct?
Because the shit that drops off him drops on the ground near it, and we want to put that on the outside as much as possible.
Yeah.
20 greedy counts, please give me a cauldron flask.
Yeah, I did see that they tank. They usually kill the first one in the middle.
Thank you.
But
I got one, thanks.
Yeah, because if the black stuff is right in the middle of the room, it doesn't quite matter.
We do that for the first one and get some less damage.
And then once the black pole is down, we move it to where we would normally. So I guess, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not very good with positioning yet. Between like skull and triangle, for example, as we would move it. Like if we're going to do the stat where we try and bait people on X, we'll probably just tank it here, right? Between those two.
Yeah, so I guess in the center of any of these quarters, and then we'll be on the outside of it.
That's what the current plan is.
Cool. Sounds good to me.
So we're we're facing the boss. We're putting our backs towards the middle, so the raid are on the outside with the boss.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're putting our backs towards the middle. Yeah,
Sweet.
so that all the melee DPS can backstab.
Cool.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So the first hail that comes out, just let it hit you, it's fine. Switching to the ad. Wow.
That one range thing. When you had range?
Barrage
No, it
coming
was
out.
Halo.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I don't miss me. Odds would be in this one. We should swipe it up here. Make another rest for like 4 minutes.
Yep, jump off.
Yep, everyone up.
You'll have the tank first,
Stone.
Raven.
Yeah, I'll try.
I taunted twice and I death grip, and you still pulled threat.
Yeah, that's fine. Just taunt on pull, and then when I take it off you, you can just leave it on me.
Yeah.
Remember to spread before walking over the hill.
Maybe that's what got me.
I'd say so. That's a one-shot mechanic.
Yeah, I think you were on top. I think you were on top of me.
Cool. That's why then, because you wouldn't have died to it.
I dropped to like 20%.
Cool. So it's just me being bad.
You can put up a /R1 or /R2.
Or a /D2.
Yeah.
1d4?
So you know, like radius that you're not around anyone.
It's a range.
I do what now?
/range 1 or /range 2. Joe says in range.
I mean, that'll actually be 5. You can't track that as short.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not?
Yeah.
Okay.
5? Oh, okay.
Lame.
Don't be standing on anyone.
It basically only tracks like distances of spells and items and stuff, so yeah.
Minimum distance is melee range.
We might need another guild chest down. Someone who doesn't have it on cooldown.
Sure. Can I get lock rocks, please?
I got 6 locks. I'm going down.
You good, Gwen? Just you got stuff in your chest.
Pretty.
Oh, did you guys use the Vantage on this?
Yep.
Yes.
I'll use it next time.
2, 1.
His voice must prevail.
Watch way.
Destructive the grotto.
Add up.
Spread out.
Alright, spread it out. Alright, I'll just get ready.
Maybe don't blink onto the ring.
Also baiting afterwards. Baiting the arc.
Do we want range to try and swap sides?
Swap what?
Like move outside.
Everyone to the Dominion Core.
Shockwave.
Oh, it comes first phase. Yeah. Shortly then. Oh, even groups, sorry, even groups in. And then. There it is. Alright, stacking up.
Woof.
Thank you. Alright, so getting ready for Halo here. We'll do it just like normal.
Don't blink onto other people.
So towards Skull here. switch into the ad. Go through.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed.
That was rough.
Oops. I blinked in front of the boss.
The boss didn't get moved.
You want to move too, Skull?
So when that first one, I think that was what Feki was saying.
You still had it then?
I didn't have it at the end. I haven't had it since Paul.
Oh, okay.
I might be wrong.
No, you still had it, but yeah, because you're only at 4 stacks.
Oh, it resets during the phase.
Yeah, one jump up.
I don't think we can move over to the ring too early because we baited the
We should have
arc
moved
straight
to
onto
orange.
Should have moved to orange.
Was that right?
What, to
there,
like the
or-
side? To blue?
No, so I think
You
that's
can't
for the
move to
third
orange.
one.
Yeah, because if you move to orange, you'll get the two close to each other, wouldn't you?
In between orange and green.
I think for the second one, you're sort of supposed to take it like you usually do.
So take both.
Yeah. I mean, you can blink across if your blink will be back on cooldown. So if you've got a blink that's less than a minute, then
Because
that'd be fine.
if it's at skull, and then we go between orange and green, then you could just blink over 2, but
Could. I just don't know if everyone's blink is going to be back off cooldown a minute later.
Is it always a minute? Like, can I do a shadow?
I believe so, but my first lot of cooldowns or timings were wrong, so who knows?
Yes, I believe you can door shadows every 1 or even.
Alright. Easy.
Everyone equip fit
Yeah.
sigil of the first ones? Reset?
Yeah, okay, we'll back first, maybe.
I should have.
I mean, if we move straight away, it also might be different because we were a bit slower moving. I don't know. We could see. If I had aggro, it's on me.
I'm a little confused. Sorry. So you were like, go over to skull, and then we went over to skull, and then we baited the arc, and it covered that entire chunk of the room. So.
That's because we were in front of the boss instead of the boss being closer to Skull. So
Yeah,
if
the
the
boss
boss
is
is
closer
closer to
to
Skull,
Skull.
then
Right.
the arc becomes smaller.
Right.
To clarify, are we doing the soaks on the outside? Everybody keeps soaking towards the middle. I don't know. I'm misunderstanding.
Barrage?
Yeah, the barrage.
That's tricky. Because you'd only get knocked off the side with it, right?
I mean, if you're standing like here and the boss is on the nipple, you won't get knocked off. It's only if you're like here that there's a chance that if you're bad, but you can always just take a couple of steps forward.
You could do it like sideways, not
Yeah.
in the middle.
I like sort of parallel with it.
I mean, I could even tank it more central. I could tank it on blue here, which would give you even more room towards the outside.
Mm. Then that makes the ad spawn towards the middle, right?
Yeah. Oh, the ads spawn, but then like it looks at it like 5 yards or so, 10 yards from the boss in a random spot. Isn't always on the boss.
I don't know.
Barrage gun.
Talk about barrage.
I just thought at the start we said that we're gonna bait them towards the out of the arena.
So we were talking about arc originally. When we talk about baiting, we're talking about arc.
Alright,
Yeah.
So it is then.
So yeah, we still want to bait the arc towards the outside, but then that did bring up the good point that the barrage, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be...
No, it's fine.
I guess it's supposed to be going sideways, so you're not going to get knocked off the side, but not towards the center because everyone is on the outside because we're baiting the arc.
Well, that's the whole thing. It's good. I mean, it worked out okay there, so we can just keep doing what we're doing.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
His voice must prevail.
Which way?
Fragmenting note.
Add up.
Shockwave.
First barrage coming up. Odds.
One shot me.
Odds, odds, odds.
I mean, I could have popped a defensive, but I thought it was fun.
Alright, everyone jump up.
It was just melee.
There was 6 XMs on earlier.
I guess,
Four,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, mate. Was that at 6 when I died?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I can just
Forget
pop a
about that
defensive near
Halo.
the end.
I mean, does it hurt to taunt sooner?
It just does raid wide damage.
More every time we swap, it's raid wide damage when the god expires in the other tank.
Okay, that's a good reason to not do it too often.
Yeah, so that's why we're doing 6. I think it's fine. It's just, yeah, I can pop a defensive near the 6 stack. It's no issue at all. It's just I didn't the first pull, so I didn't yet.
I noticed we keep losing a person each time with that Halo, but I'm trying to understand why. Because mine only hit me for 20k, but it was lethal when I was at full health, so it doesn't make any sense.
Someone else's.
Somebody else would have stood on you.
Okay.
So yeah, ranged and people who can move through the ring sooner, so there's less chance of that happening. And then don't follow it back too closely in case someone else walks through it where you are.
Just people who are trying to blink through it need to be careful then, not to blink on top.
Yeah, blink right through.
Yeah.
Well, if you blink through, you don't get the 1 yard.
Yeah, you don't take damage if you blink through.
Yeah, but someone did murder me by doing that and fucking it up, so just saying.
Yeah,
They blink onto the line.
Yeah.
Be careful with, as long as you blink at the right time, just don't blink too early.
Gag.
What?
Just giggling away.
Blink onto the line, eh?
Yeah, and me at the same
It
time.
happened.
It's so unlucky.
Are you saying he's cackling?
Oh yeah.
Oh, shut up.
It sure
I'm
is.
so proud of you, Jandy.
Alright, heads up. Go through by yourself.
Fuck, sorry, crazy.
Sabotage.
Safe for better is. Odd group's going in. Switching to the head soon, and then we're basing in 5, so stand on the outside. Switching to the head, arc coming up. Second barrage coming up. Odd even groups, get ready. Even groups.
Maybe don't stand in front of black shit.
Alright, second up for this.
Black spot increase.
Yeah,
Yes,
gross
yes, it
stress.
does. Jeez. Oh, we would take less damage and more DPS up there, I think. Second hailer coming up. So it's towards skull. Heads up as well, switching to the head ASAP. Do it while focusing on the ring. Odd groups in. Oh, I got knocked out, sorry man.
Almost everyone's dead.
It's fucked.
It's a fun fight, eh? Let's jump off the side.
Those calls were up for, I know weird people did.
Yeah, yeah.
Can we tank it way closer to the edge, like sort of where we ended there, like that close to the edge? Then the arc bait will literally be right on the edge. Because other than the halos, there's no reason why we can't all be quite close together.
Yeah, I think range should be stacking in with the melee here.
I'll do it after the first set because
Yeah, after the first one.
so my Ashen and everything still
Because
gets
like
full
that
usage.
second ad, there's like black crap all over the
Yep,
floor.
it's easy. We can move that far back.
Do you want range stacking? Because when Halo's come out, it will be a bit of a clusterfuck.
No, but
everyone's
what I mean,
spread
like when Halo's coming out, it's the only time we have to spread, right? Outside
Yeah.
of that, there's no reason we can't all be lumped together.
It'll help with healing too.
Because we're quite loosely spread, because we start in the middle, and it's fine starting in the middle, but we kind of all stay sort of like 360 degrees of the boss the whole time, like.
Yeah.
That'll be the second ad right after then. The first ad we still tank in the middle, and
So yeah, we'll still tank the first one in the middle. Basically, when you see Ashen, Ashen disappear. If you notice that, it's probably when we won't be in the middle anymore.
yes.
Yeah, I feel like if it could be baited, there'd be a strat for just forcing immunities, right?
There is.
Oh, okay.
I don't think barrage. I think it's still quite random, but yeah.
How it works is if you do the 19 and 1, the one person that doesn't so gets targeted for the next one. So that's how the immunity comes in effect.
Because everyone else will have the debuff from the first lot.
So you can plan to have that person soak and then you just rotate through.
We just plan that person can have immunity.
Yeah.
But also means people will take less damage, right? Because of the soak split. I mean, the barrage is split.
Yeah, you run a risk though if one person out of the 19 misses it.
Yeah. I don't know if there's much to gain.
I can cover one for spell.
We're not wiping to that. So
Yeah.
That's not coming.
Should just ignore it.
Doesn't seem worth it for now. This is another thing. I mean, Gun, if you want to stack on the boss and see if you can get the barrage on yourself. For the range, want to make sure they're not stacked bang on melee, then Gun will guarantee he's the closest. Switching to the ad. Spreading out. Alright, first barrage coming out. Odd group's in.
I'm down.
I mean, kind of got it there. Coming up. Hey. Switching to the ad. Even group, get rid of the soak.
Soak of the non-black side.
You're getting knocked
Just
off.
be careful to walk
Up by
forward
the
from
edge.
these, yeah.
Even groups in. Ah, fuck.
I was in the wrong corner, my bad.
I wipe it up.
If that happens again, Sunflower, could you roar us closer?
Yeah.
Cheers.
I mean, if it is the closest range, that means it's going to be easy to bait them all. Really.
Yeah, we can just alternate between immunities and force with one of those.
Yeah, well, for now we'll get Gun to try base it again, and if it does work, then we'll get Lucas to bait the next one.
Yep.
Do you want 2 turtle each one if you can?
If we can, may as well, right?
Not sure if we'll come back up. So mine's a 2.5 minute cooldown.
Oh, we got 2 ice blocks as well there.
Roots are no good because it doesn't go on melee.
Yeah, so we can just do the 2 mages and the 2 hunters.
Yeah. The only thing I think we need to probably do is instead of going towards square straight away, go towards between skull and triangle. Because then when he teleports, we're pretty much there.
That's where I'm gonna go. I just got lost.
It's all good.
Yeah, so Gun, Lucas, Rosemila. It will be the order.
It relies on no other range being really close to the boss. Like I'll be standing on top of him, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, every other range can be far, that's fine. Just if you know it's you, just be on the boss, act like your mana.
And then still everyone else keep your ear out in case I call for odds or evens to get in. So
I mean, do you want me to spot whoever it would be? If it's an odd number, if we assume this works.
oh yeah, could do.
I mean, it's just assuming that we can reliably get like 90% of the time. If we can get the right target, then 10% I can cover with spell loading.
Sounds like a good idea then. Rose, you good? Alright, so
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
His voice must prevail.
Which way?
Destructive vibrato.
head up. Spreading out. Range, make sure you're not on the boss. Immune it, cool.
Immune and grab the other line.
Nice.
It does mean you can't use that to get through ring later if he needs it.
He's a knight right now.
Sure, but like, mistakes happen.
Baiting.
Second barrage coming up. Lucas, make sure you're closest ranged.
We can't have the caller do that
Yeah,
there.
that's two moves. It's okay.
Alright, immune again.
Stand not on the black side, on green. Otherwise you'll get hurt by the thing when it expands.
Have you got it? Or do you want me to take it?
Yeah, got it.
Halo coming up. Is it to skull first? Yeah.
No. Oh, yeah? Okay, yeah, see that right.
Watch out for the arc coming up as well.
Focus the ad.
Yep,
And the
And remember, it's one of the mage need to be for the next barrage. I don't know which one it is.
It'll be Raw's next. So Raw should be the closest mage, is he? Yep, immuning that, no one stand in the line. Switching to the ad again,
Be ready
another
for
arc.
8 also.
I've got boss.
Basing now. A lot of damage there.
Next barrage.
There should be Mila on the boss. Good job, Mila.
Nice. Good
Don't
job.
stand in the line.
If you stand in line, you're in full if you don't.
We've got another ad coming up, and then Halo. Where did that fucking thing go? I didn't see.
Left.
Green. Was it towards green? We should be moving then.
Oh, that's fucking hideous.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't see the first one.
Yeah.
It was okay.
I was at 3 minutes. So then we're going to get the face happening here.
Right here, there it is. I jump off soon.
So then it's the rings after this, which are the nasty ones, which we need to make sure we got our blinks up for, which should be in about 30 seconds or so.
If worse comes to worse and nobody fucks up in the first 4, I could always bot there as well if somebody calls for it. Or we could just make sure that it's saved for if there's a fuck up with the whatever it is, the lines the hunters and mages are doing, the barrage.
The ad might have been a bit slow to be picked up as well. We got plenty of
removing.
Yeah, we got plenty of tricks and we've got misdirects too.
It's just sometimes he doesn't like moving straight away. That's all.
Yeah.
And if he spawns, because we're 10 yards, if he spawns like further away from where we're going, it's even worse.
Or well, hunters and rogues you can still
range
have
we should definitely focus as much as they can.
For sure. Alrighty.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we
resetting boss. We lost it. Resetting.
We might need to run that weak aura and bait the arc as well.
I'll grab it.
Which week are?
There's a weak aura that just says bait arc and just reminds people to get in the right spot for the arc.
Yeah. And the right spot's just towards the edge.
Between the boss and the edge.
This place is not the center.
It won't target tanks though, will it?
Nope.
Sweet.
And it would only target us if somehow if there's nobody else it can target. Which, if that's the case, I think there are bigger issues.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
His voice must prevail.
Which way?
Purifying chorus.
Add up.
Shockwave.
Alright, so guns taking the first one. No one else on the line. Ad coming up. Get ready to bait as well. Switching to the ad and then baiting the arc.
I'm on 8.
Yeah, sorry, I taunted the ad.
No problem. I'm gonna need
and then external unlocks them.
Yes, with him, it's just a dot.
Barrage next.
So this is Lucas's. No one else.
I'm good now.
Soon teleport.
Remember, same side, second green side.
Which way?
Yeah, they're coming up. Where's it going? Triangle.
Green.
Green first.
To spread out.
Baiting, baiting.
Second ring coming.
Next ring.
Barrage coming out. This should be Roars. Where's? Should be me last sec. Sorry, Ross. Sorry. I'm already ready for the next one.
Domination core, go to swap.
And arc coming up in 5, please bait.
Shockwave.
We have to move out of the corner now with the jet.
This is Mila's stagger. No one else in the line.
Which way?
Hello.
Let's go.
Rubbies.
Careful of arc.
There's an add as well, range, please swap to it, melee when it gets close.
Soak on odds in.
I think just call for a bop there.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And just tell what it is though, because I was almost dying at the same time. I couldn't tell.
Okay.
Well, I was 11 seconds off turtle, so I think with the conduit I could probably get.
If you get the
Did we do the
then
next
it's
one?
fine.
I fit. Well, did we do both mages? Or we did, yeah.
Yeah, we did both the mages.
Well, if the mages do the first one, they can cold snap to the third one as well. Like.
I mean, if that works better.
I know the first one you've got Ashen up, but we probably need to move it to the edge sooner, because then we don't have those black spots in the middle at all.
Yeah, I can move it further.
Yeah.
Discord silenced. The chorus resumed.
Is you want that second core to be straight on the edge straight away, so the black spots are out of the way.
Yep.
That time there, I was dead, so I watched what happened. So that last sort of Halo rings that came out, a lot of people went to Skull, and that put Arc towards Skull, even though it would be better for us if we went more towards Diamond, knowing that Skull's first followed by the Triangle, or Diamond, one of the green ones.
Yeah.
Like, it's not always best just to run straight to the ring it's coming from.
So saying we bait first, then move.
Oh no, it's just because I went Skull then Triangle. If we started heading towards Diamond, we'd still have plenty of time for the Skull one coming, and then arc our way around towards Skull to where the Triangle one's coming at us, rather than go straight to Skull, and then it put arc on Skull, and I saw a few people get trapped in the middle of the arc with nowhere to go.
I mean, we could move it a bit, like you're saying, like more towards the purple side rather than towards when they drag it through the middle there.
No. So like we were sort of here, somewhere around here, and it was on Skull. So people started running towards Skull, and the second one was on Triangle. But if we had to just keep going this way, we're gonna have heaps of time for the Skull, heaps of time for the Triangle, and then Arc would sort of come out about here somewhere, and we're just still running towards Skull around in sort of a semicircle.
So just run towards purple until
and then Arc
go
right
Skull.
going around. Yeah. Because people just went beeline for Skull, which is right, but then it put Arc on Skull, and there was about 3 or 4 people that got sort of left in no man's land with nowhere to go.
And if it goes towards Triangle instead, go towards the circle.
Yeah, you'd go towards Circle, it'd just be 90 degrees.
Yeah. And sorry, Spy.
This might have already been covered off, but can we just drag the boss there, or is the boss not able to move at that time?
We can. He does move. It's just he can't be moved during his cast. We can move, like he moves straight to blue that time. The small ad's the slower one.
I mean, for the Skull ability to make the arc smaller, but
as soon as he starts doing, as soon as we see which room we can do, we're running straight there. So it's But if there's strat, we could run straight to purple instead of running to blue. Even the tanks, even though we don't get targeted, we want to be closer for everyone.
Yeah, I think it's ideally you just don't want Arc going off as much as we can right in the middle of the room, because it's going to pretty much spread and cover half the room off.
Four, three.
His voice must prevail.
Watch way.
Purifying chorus.
Add up. Have it coming out. No one in the line. Add coming up and then basing the arc. Facing the arc.
Shockwave.
Destructive coda.
No one in the line.
Yeah, it's way better.
Yeah, clean. Halo coming up.
Watch wave.
It's going to skull first.
Care
Cool.
Bark,
So
Care
it's purple.
Bark.
Shockwave.
Shot for the second one.
You need to move him out of the way.
Soko's Bobsy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was trying to put a heal on fucking 8-edge. It was too late.
8 arc.
Alright, seeded.
Yeah, I used it
Moving on,
actually
yeah.
seeded. It's on me.
Shockwave.
I think you guys need to take that to 5.
Yeah.
I was just standing in the black, not realizing.
Yeah, that's why he got so hurt.
Barrage soon.
But
It hurts me though.
Destructive coda.
We should still have a mage for the next one because
head up towards the circle. Moving to the circle, yep, he can screen. Got the arc, yep. Do we need movement speed abilities for this maybe?
Killing the sad.
oh no, he's close to the don't be in the line.
That's stuck.
The nasty one.
Alright, SLT, him, Trank, Darkness, MZ. Can't res. I think we'd have been fine with Trank up there. Alright, so this is going towards, was it Skull first?
Skull.
So we're on blue, and then we'll be blinking on Skull, and 3, 2, 1, blink now. Blink to Skull and you should be safe. So we get hit by that first one, and then there's going to be 2 rings coming out, wait for those 2 rings to overlap, and then blinking onto the Skull in this case, or it might be the circle in other cases.
We jumping?
Yep.
Shockwave.
Anyone got any questions on how that 3-ring works there? Because that's once we get past that, but that's pretty much the fight.
Is there another set of 3 rings to come? Or just
There might be another one, yep.
4.
And how do we get through that if we don't have a blink?
So sorry, what was the timer that we just finished on there? That was 4 minutes.
50.
So I believe there's another rings at 5 minutes, I think. What's the cooldown on Soul Shape?
1.5 minutes.
Looking at a lot of logs, I think a lot of people kill it before that last one goes off. Try to anyway.
Isn't it the 6-minute ring there? I think they still get the 5-minute rings down there.
Oh, maybe. It depends what time in 5 minutes. I thought I was killing in about 5 minutes 20. I guess we've got to get there and see it first.
Yeah.
Remember, if you've got soul shape, you don't have to be in the corner for that. You can blink over the first one, and then you'll have another charge to blink over the next one.
Correct.
More space for
Yeah, for the other
Calm.
people over there.
Better.
The baiting at Arc was a lot better then. There was a lot more space.
Awesome.
Let's taunt swap at 4.
Okay.
You could do 5. I mean, that explosion that goes off, it doesn't do that much damage. So unless that damage gets worse the more you taunt, then that's fine.
I mean, it just means that it would happen slightly. But I mean, technically the damage shouldn't be that different.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't do, an extra 0.5% more each time you taunt or some shit, then
I don't believe
your health is scarier than our health right now.
Only because I'm an idiot.
No, mine's the scary one. You can self-heal a lot more than I can. I'm spamming World of Glories.
Yeah, for sure. Only take 4 or 5 then.
Yeah, so it's 8,000 damage per stack to the raid. 7,500
per stack.
Yep.
Then why aren't you trying to taunt it as soon as possible? As soon as the other person's stacks fall off, shouldn't you just be taunting? If the higher the stacks go, the more damage we take.
Could do. I don't know. It's just there was this way in heroic as well. I'm just looking over there.
That's alright. We can do it on 4.
Make sure
Yeah, 4 should be fine. 4 should be around the 20-second mark anyway. I don't think you do any less than 4.
Yeah, it goes immune if it's too many.
Too often.
I just mean like
that's a good reason.
I don't think the stacks would drop as well. Until you went. I think 4 is probably the minimum you can go.
But yeah, I mean, like as soon as your stacks fall off, I don't understand why you wouldn't just taunt.
And I think that because it's 20 seconds for them to drop.
Cool, easy peasy.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
His voice must prevail.
Watch way.
Destructive vibrato.
First arc coming up, add out. And arc. Don't stand on the line. Add coming up. Arc base in 5. This will be Lucas bait.
Destructive coda.
Teleport in. Halo's coming up.
Watch way.
Green, so we're going towards orange first.
I'm blind. Where's our own throw? Right, it's going.
Barrage coming up, it should be Raw's soak. No one in the line? You take the better rest on me.
Move it more in so that if a guy dies hit the core, we don't want it to be spawning here.
Okay.
Barrage coming up, this will be me last soaking. Baxter needs a bop.
Bopping.
No one else in the line. Halo coming up. It's towards Skull, so you want to move towards the circle now.
Cool.
Oh yeah, sorry, Pip.
No, it's okay, I'm following Lucas. Taunt when you get the chance.
Barrage coming up, this should be... Lucas, your thing isn't up yet, is it?
No, 30 seconds.
So we can't really use the bop as a backup camera. Unless we have
a mage,
with...
I mean, Millar's got it. Like.
Cool.
Where the fuck am I taking it now?
Just wait for the halos. Which one is it?
You
want to go?
Oh, you want to go towards... Sorry, it's the 3.
Yeah, so you want to do blue.
But we can't have all that black shit down the ground there as well.
Is there any way that people, I know I'm sure people are, but as people swapping as soon as it spawns, I feel like there's quite a few times that the black stuff goes down within half a second of it dying. I don't think it would fix all of them, especially when we're moving, but I feel like we could definitely get a little less earlier pulls.
And it looks like most people are. There's about 4 DPS that look like they aren't switching as often as they could be there.
Yeah, I just mean like even like half a second of knowing that it's up and just being ready to swap as soon as it spawns. That's all. Even if a couple of people did that, like 2 or 3 that aren't now, that would put it over the edge. Yeah. So where was the first one that time? The first one was a circle ring, eh?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it can spawn in 2 different places for that. And
yeah.
So if it's a circle ring, we want to go to blue, right?
Correct. Yeah. And if it's a skull start, then we go to X. Yep. You
I
got
just
it.
want to be sure because everybody was a bit confused.
Yeah. I'm super confused.
Well, we only had like 3 or 4 people that
Same.
went to the great market because there wasn't a call out because people weren't. We'll get better at it.
I was dead too.
We're getting the first 2 transitions not too bad now.
Yeah.
For sure. It's a lot better than the start.
4, 3, 2, 1.
His voice must prevail.
Which way?
Purifying chorus.
Head. This barrage. Don't soak.
One.
I like how they ping off his shield.
Swap to this cooler.
Interrupt 1. Shockwave. Interrupt 2.
I think that's a bit better now.
Don't soak. Get ready to teleport. Hello. Towards Skull, so we're going towards the blue. It's a bad call, it get confusing.
Swap to the core.
Pop on spot.
Pop into the core, get ready.
Arc, bait. Good bait.
Interrupt 2.
Barrage coming up, this is Roses. Rose got a dead set. It is coming up as well as an ad. Goes towards. I think we need to go towards the other side. Yeah. Barrage coming up, Mila, make sure you're closest. Z.
I don't have anything.
I'll pop it, but I don't think it's gonna help. Nope.
Trying to stand on the black side.
Same Z. Darkness. Oh, she just 5 with Trank there. Alright, Halos, this is the 3-1. So it's on Skull first, that means we move towards the X.
That's lucky.
Like to add instantly.
So we take this first one, spread out for it. The second one's coming through, get ready to use Blink now, Blink onto Circle.
Yeah, it's, I have to pop it offensive while doing it.
Batteries. Barrage has been soaked, good job. Ad coming up.
Swap to ad.
Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2.
Barrage coming up, Camila also this one.
I've got it.
Alright, good, sorry, Lucas. Mila's dead.
We have a raise.
Red spot. We need to sell for the next rings.
I'm gonna ashen it. I'm in the next
rings, watch where it's going.
This one is the triple, right? So it's blue.
I can't see where it went yet.
It's blue.
Everyone switch to the ad. The ad needs to die first, please. Get through this first one and then get ready to teleport onto Skull.
Oh, man, I'm moving, it just hurts.
Yeah, teleport with what? It's not cooldown still.
Soul Shape's back up.
Soul Shape was back up.
Mine was back up.
Is it maybe because I was dead and it didn't reduce the cooldown?
I'm potted.
I don't think so.
Maybe, are you using it as early as the others are?
I used it on the first hit.
Event or Night Fair.
Some Night Fae, Soul Shape, 1.5 minute cooldown.
Did anyone else who's Night Fae?
Yeah, I'm Night Fae. I did. I had moments off of both.
Yeah, but even if you
reduces the
during,
cooldown of yours.
isn't that just that doesn't fix the problem that your Soul Shape won't be up for the next one? If anything, it'll guarantee it won't be.
if you use your soul shape early on the first one, so you can
That's
use
fine.
it to blink through the
I'm
first
off
one.
again.
I did blink through the first one. Then I died, and then it wasn't up. For that, I was 20 seconds off.
Like a soulbind or something?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, some soulbinds that reduce stuff.
If we had everyone up, would we have gotten another ring, or would he have teleported?
I'm not
Just
sure.
teleported right at the end there.
He teleported at the end.
You know, but like, would he have teleported before he did the ring?
No.
No, it's on a timer.
Okay.
Isn't it?
As far as I'm aware, it's on a timer, but I don't know if that's for certain.
Does that mean we want to do a quick break then now, just to let people go and change soulbind, like conduits, if there's a conduit that lowers soul shape?
Sounds good.
Oh, yeah, that one there.
Okay, cool. So if people want to go grab, stay on the move. If they're Night Fae.
And that's
seconds, isn't it?
Yeah, but we survived that last set of halos there, and we killed the boss.
100%.
Yep.
With
It
everyone
it could just be a bit of practice of people getting used to walking through it and being now to time it.
Yeah, 100%.
What's it called? Just to make it easier for everyone spiriting, Kato just suggested that everybody move to where I am now and start there, which might be easier. It means it's being baited outwards as well from the get-go. I think it's a good idea. Just at least for ranged. Because melee will still be on the boss regardless. Make sure that, because of 24% as well, make sure people are potting and stuff.
Second pot just came up, I think, when we're at.
It did.
Yeah, 6 minute fight.
It comes at the same time as first sigil.
Yeah, that's why I know it definitely came up. You were my guideline.
Spikes to this, and you're good.
Yeah, I'm back.
Sweet. Alrighty, we got this.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
His voice must prevail.
Watch well.
Fragmenting note.
Facing the arc, switching the ad.
Shockwave.
Batteries.
Destructive coda.
Domination core about to come up.
Heads up. 18.
Interrupt 1. Shockwave.
This is Lucas Soak. No one else. Getting ready for teleport.
Watch well.
Our head is on skull, so we'll move towards purple. Switching to the head.
Shockwave. Interrupt 1.
So we wipe it out.
Oh no.
Ad coming up.
Interrupt 1.
Heck.
Shockwave. Interrupt 2.
This will be me last soak. Should we pop the next one? Or have we got a Frosty Boy?
Watch well.
No, turtle's back up if you want to see.
It's on skull, so moving away from skull. No. I don't know anymore.
Well, it would have been better to stay there.
Yeah, I think we can stay there. It also means the black pole will stay in that corner.
I bet.
I think we wipe it up now. No point continuing.
Inevitable dominion.
Reset.
I hate Door of Shadows.
I like that.
It's a poor man's soul shape.
Yeah, it fucking is.
It's more precise than a soul shape.
Yeah,
Also
but
takes time to
takes
cast.
time to cast.
If only there was like plenty of warning.
There's nothing we can really do about that. I mean, we might have some time, but it's just, yeah, it's tough.
So do you have enough like any rules or shit when we have to go like to the opposite side?
We do indeed have 3 rules.
But we probably have time to burn the ad as long as we don't bait the arc in a shit spot where we get trapped.
We can keep the ad in the we can keep the boss in the middle then, like right in the middle of the room, and then the ad will spawn right in the middle, and we can burst down the ad and then run. As long as everybody's killing the ad on a way that isn't the boss.
That's what
What do
we
you want to do,
want.
Ficky?
is-
Do you want to try
is
and
we just don't want arc going towards where the halo's coming from because that just scuffs it.
I mean, I think we just keep doing what we're doing personally. Adding in the rolls is probably a good idea though.
I mean, yeah, just having a raw feat every Halo just isn't a bad idea, right?
Yeah, we go Sun, Granos, then Synergies.
And just do that on repeat.
Oh, actually, so now we get Synergies to roll the first one so he can have his concentration for healing on the later ones because he needed it. So we'll go Synergies first, Raw, then Sunflora, then Kratos.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
His voice must prevail.
Watch word.
Fragmenting note.
Gotta make sure you 5 for me on top of someone here. Kill the ad.
Add. Position to the ad, facing the arc.
Shockwave. Interrupt 2.
Second barrage coming up.
You didn't teleport?
It's like been wonky. Yeah.
I'm gonna get my stacks, I think, otherwise just move to the middle. I can grab it now. Oh, it's close here. We're just going up.
Position to the ad.
Shockwave.
Oh fuck. Oh my god.
I risk already.
Pop synergies.
I'm down.
Seated.
Planned.
I got stood on by 2 people.
Interrupt 1.
I'm saying.
Interrupt 2.
Mila's dead. Have we got a immunity for this one?
I can do it if need be. I can give it to someone.
Okay. That's on rolls.
He's got it.
Ultimate wants my stacks dropper.
Right. I need to start moving.
Overall.
Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2.
Oh, nothing first. I'll just.
Pop, please. For Lucas.
I got him.
Have we got any immunities for the next one?
Yeah, I've got.
Cool. Guns on the next.
Watch where.
Hello on skull, which means we need to go to X. Everyone switch into the ad here and get ready to blink onto circle. Circle's where we're going to be blinking to, so get ready to do that. So don't stack too close.
Trying to see if I can do it, but
blinking now, blinking now.
It's
Interrupt 4.
the blinking now doesn't work with Door of Shadows.
Did for me.
Interrupt.
They call it's too late. I just need to do it myself. Because of the cast time. I have to move as well with the boss.
Hmm.
Because otherwise the Door of Shadows in the black.
I can take the
I mean,
boss
like-
on those doubles.
Yeah,
Because
you can take them.
I've got AMS and I can just walk through the halos.
Then, I mean, I guess I can always Divine Shield as well.
You sure can.
But it's just easier if I just do it.
Yeah, if you do it, and then if we have it again, because you won't have AMZ for the next set, right?
No, I have AMS up for everyone.
Oh, okay.
It's
Fucking
broken as fuck.
Great tank.
The only problem is if I'm at high stacks and it breaks my AMS before I go through.
Yeah.
I don't think I can call it any differently.
No, you can't. It's just with me. If I'm in black because the ad isn't dying, but then it's also because everybody's frantic, so it's a lose-lose. But if K-Dash is tanking it, should be fine.
Make sure that our Night Fae people are not in that big clump of people when that's happening, because you guys should be soul shaping over those arcs instead of basing or instead of stacking where we are and trying to teleport onto the marker. Because I think having all those people in that one little space makes it a little bit more chaotic than it needs to be. So Night Fae is making sure you're soul shaping off early. You pretty much just need to stay in soul shape for the whole of its duration and use all 3 of its charges to blink over each arc. Or over each beam, whatever.
Can you do that?
Mm-hmm. So just stop casting spells and just use all 3 charges of your blink.
Oh my god.
Damage, yeah.
Yep, stop your damage, survive.
I was today years old. It's amazing.
What?
I'm gonna one-shot it now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
His voice must prevail.
Watch where.
Destructive vibrato.
Just stab.
Shockwave.
Barrage. Four coming out.
Watch the spellies.
Shockwave. Interrupt 2.
Second barrage coming up.
Destructive coda.
Teleporting.
Watch wave.
Halo.
Here we go.
Shockwave. Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2.
Sorry, I got a system.
To what we can.
So Kinroll's got it. Ed coming out.
Yeah.
Switching. Baiting as well.
Shockwave. Interrupt 2.
This is me last sec.
Destructive coda.
Resoak the next one. No one can, then we'll. Yeah, Gun's got it. It's on triangle.
Yeah, we want to move.
Switch into the ad, please.
Shockwave.
I can't raise yet.
Oh, I'm dead. Someone else is.
Baggett's on rolls. If you
Oh,
can.
that's good though. Let's move through it.
There's a lot of people that on that one.
I'm not sure why, but we're running away from the first one. We should be running
That
towards it
wasn't
now.
the first one. The one that spawned on Skull was the second one.
We jumping off?
No, but what I'm saying is we didn't go closer to the first one. We ran away from it, and then we also ran away from the second one. We should be going close to the first one. So we got more time.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you're fine with running towards green. You just mean a lot of people weren't running towards green.
Where did that last one spawn? I didn't catch
It
it.
spawned green and then went Skull. That was one green
Right.
and then Skull.
But we were on like purple at the
We were
time.
on blue.
Or on blue, yeah.
Because we shouldn't be the opposite side of the first one under any circumstances. Because that's why people are dying.
Well, I mean,
oh shit! I didn't mean to relate.
To be fair, we are on the opposite side for the third rings.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I like, where are we supposed to tank then? Do we move it back in between Skull and green then after that? Because otherwise we're always going to be blue. And if it spawns on Skull, we don't have to move. But if it spawns on green, we're always going to have to move across the map.
And a roll wouldn't be enough for that.
The solution is, I mean, we could just it would just mean there'd be more black pools. It would just have to be a bit, as long as we keep that first corner, we could bait near blue for the first ring. You know what we're doing now. But then after we bait that ring, we move it in between green and Skull where we first tank the boss. Because that means if it's a Skull spawn, we just move back to blue. And then if it's a green spawn, we move to where my corpse is right now, Sunflowers, which is next to green.
Oh, yeah.
Less
That
movement.
sounds like it works.
That relies on us to make sure that the black pools need to be... No ads can ever get more than 2, which happens a bit later. But then again, usually that's only a problem in the second half. So... also,
let's give it a go.
K-Dash, with the ad, whenever you get it after the first set, because like I assume you're taunting it when I'm tanking and vice versa.
Yeah.
Just run it straight to the edge, and I'll just move the boss onto you, and then you just move the boss onto me. Just follow.
I don't
the
know
ad
if it's like a blood thing or not, but whenever I taunt it, it's not even doing anything.
Oh yeah, you can't pull it in, but it definitely goes towards you. You just can't pull it.
Yeah, it's just he's not even switching. Like he's literally just like he whacked on Fiki, and I taunted him, and he still
Oh.
whacked on Fiki. Like it's
I
not
haven't.
even.
I don't know if it's a blood. Yeah, because my taunts are work. I can taunt it every time. Then it's not like it hurts too much.
It's fucked. It's alright.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try to pick up the ads then, and you just if you have the boss, try and just move the boss onto the ad instead of us moving the ad to the boss. Because that means everyone should be swapping off as well, so shouldn't be any downtime. But yeah, okay then. For that sort of situation, if we're moving to Skull, we're going to move to Skull, blue side, and then after the rings, we're going to move towards where we're standing.
Oh yeah.
Wow, Zav Hagun?
Yeah.
I see how it fucking is. Already replaced? Nah, it's fucking over. I'm G-quitting. Not wrong.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
His voice must prevail.
Watch where?
Destructive vibrato.
Yeah, that's maybe stupid as fuck.
So batteries as well. Taunt. Yes. Formation core. You ready?
Interrupt 1. Shockwave.
Second barrage. Giant soak.
Watch where?
Heads up.
Interrupt shockwave. Interrupt.
Just fell through the platform.
Interrupt 3.
Just jump off, I guess.
I shadow stepped to the boss and fell right through the platform.
That's pretty bad luck. You running back for his synergies? Oh, you didn't even need that.
Just with the whole, at least for that first string, with they're going to purple and thing. I can actually, before he decides where the ring is, I can just tank the boss, literally right in the middle of the room. Because then it's equal distance, which means we can just go beeline to wherever we need to go.
As long as it doesn't lose uptime for other people.
I don't see how it should. I'm ready to be corrected, but... Well, I mean, we can't move the boss on Barrage.
No, I think he's meaning like before, because if I'm tanking him, you're then taunting and like moving the boss slightly to like, and then the guys who are soaking barrage have to readjust. So when you taunt stop, just keep the boss still before a barrage comes out.
I mean, I'll try, but if there's a ring coming up, there's not much I can do.
No, there
Okay.
isn't. Yeah, there
Alright,
isn't.
so it is.
Well, I keep losing a marker. I don't know what one. Try the diamond.
Flash.
Sorry. Yep.
Good.
Five, four, three, two, one.
His voice must prevail.
Watch way.
Destructive vibrato.
Welcome to the ad.
Halo. Spread.
Destructive coda.
Interrupt one. Shockwave.
Don't sag. Top bot.
Harmony will not be silenced.
Watch way.
Purifying chorus.
I'm back.
Shockwave.
Oh, fuck.
Staggering tempo.
Cover bot.
Lucas.
Welcome to ad.
Interrupt one. Shockwave. Interrupt two.
We should probably just wrap this up here.
I know we're not going to kill, but I don't think so just yet. We're still fucking the rings. Just at least try the strat of moving to the other side.
Yeah.
Can we just test either Hunter or someone who gets it
Oh,
what Thane or
disengage.
Meld does to Barrage? I just want to know
Interrupt
for
shock.
reasons.
Interrupt
Barrage
two.
coming up. Bring.
Interrupt three. Interrupt four.
Alright. Do you want to try
Thane?
and...
Oh, never mind.
Jumping off.
How do we lose the 3 people? Do we just get...
That was my fault. I baited the arc onto the ring. So I think
Oh, it's
like
fine.
a few people tried to get through the ring and they got smashed by the arc that I'd made.
Okay.
Our own fault though, we should be closer to the boss, not so far out.
We just need people to not die.
Yeah, up until that point,
Yeah, we're at
those
that point
cores
now.
are dying nice and fast.
Yeah, no, we got this now. We just need to keep everyone alive and execute it.
3, 2, 1.
His voice must prevail.
Watch wave.
Destructive vibrato.
Interrupt shockwave.
What the fuck?
Hmm?
Oh, I didn't. I died before, but my CDs didn't reset. Fuck.
This is the kill then.
Interrupt 1. Shockwave.
Staggering tempo. Harmony will not be silenced.
Watch wave.
Destructive vibrato.
Shockwave. Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2.
And then move it back to the other side. On the other side after this.
Back to
Back to where we started the boss, just in between, like. Just over here, nice.
Facing the arc. It's going to be in the middle, so be careful.
Oh yeah, maybe not move this far. I just meant to the other side of the black ball.
Me last sec.
Destructive coda.
Watch wave.
Destructive vibrato.
It's the close one, so we want to go over to where Lucas is. Green.
Shockwave.
Oh.
Become better.
Staggering tempo.
Gun soaking, don't stand in it.
I'm fucked.
Good one, Wes.
Does the pose? Oh, what?
What's he up to?
He. Oh, well, he moved closer to black shit.
No.
Watch wave.
So on scale, so we go to X.
You taunt, yeah.
got him.
So
I shouldn't
remember,
have.
Focusing the ad.
when this first slot hits you, get ready to teleport to the circle.
Yeah, that was a. I should have waited a couple of seconds.
Oh, were your stacks not?
Yeah, I was at 6-6.
Oh, my bad. I didn't see
Yeah,
your stacks.
That's fine.
We still got a few people. Everybody died though.
Healer wise, are we using cooldowns there?
Should we be?
Yes.
I think that's your salve.
I was salving there, but then you were telling me to save it for the next one, so.
Alright, cool. So yeah, if you want to sell for that one, and then we've got a few other things for the next one. So yeah, conflict could be cool.
I think most of the deaths there were one shots, though. I don't think. So.
There might have been. I didn't die to a one shot there.
I mean, I think Cindy's makes
Yeah,
a good point as well.
I know it's because everyone's dodging, but that ad is also not dying. Like, just a little bit. I know it's hard.
Yeah. Focusing on moving, but yeah.
That ad is definitely it's putting up 2 to 3 puddles each time.
I can maybe just save my aura for the rings there.
I think it definitely is where we're all dying. Just like I know there are fewer one shots, but I feel that most just lack of healing kills people there.
Yeah, I'll try it because I don't think we need it for that first inevitable dominion. I think we can heal it without it.
I was gonna say as well, when we're like concentrating on the rings, I've noticed it's a couple of times when you've died a raven, it's because like you're trying to get through the rings. So I think it's just everyone to be careful.
Yeah, because I'm trying my best because I'm like laying on hands and I'm using all my defenses, especially then. But it's like, yeah.
Maybe I'll chuck stack on you then.
I mean, if so, but like you're dying too, like on damage.
Yeah. Sure.
Like,
I might pop my shield there. We'll see.
I'm thinking I might just divine shield there as well. I'll bubble it and see how it is.
Just plan to bubble the next one, the 5-minute run.
That's what I was finding as well, but I don't know.
No, to be fair, I think if Baxter does use self there, that'll pop everyone right up.
I mean, if all the baits go right, I'll just bubble myself and then I'll blessing a spell wound myself.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
His voice must prevail.
Which way?
You want to stand up, people? Bad coming up.
Interrupt shockwave.
Switching.
Interrupt 1. Shockwave. Interrupt 2.
So like try moving to like this side, and then this is where we are. Try and aim for here. Like we have to do the same movement thing.
Teleporting.
He's doing some funky shit with that.
I feel like it's bouncing room weapon.
You don't use it, bro?
Nah, fuck that.
Alright, cool. That was an Aura Mastery.
Which way?
That dude's blue.
Yeah.
I'll turn on a sec.
Shockwave.
Green can or no?
Fuck, I didn't rally then, my bad.
The swipe, yeah? Or should I ring can?
Shockwave.
It's not moving.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move to here, where I am now.
I'm gonna die.
Oh,
sorry, I don't know if we're wiping or not, so I didn't taunt.
We're wiping now. Better with someone?
Oh, we can't.
Right, of course.
Just try and die quick and I can meld.
No, whoa.
I'm stuck in a pod. I can
Res.
Nice.
Nice. Thank you.
I'm presuming that people are standing on each other, and that's what we're doing.
It was that time.
Yeah. People standing on the tanks as well.
Can we just?
That time
definitely hurts.
was the black
Can we-
shit on the ground.
As it's coming, can people just like take a few steps away and just stand still instead of like just continuously running around?
That was because the arc was going through the middle as well, and so the ranged were all panicking, trying to get out of the arc, and then they ran across each other for the ring.
Okay.
So I think that might be because we were slow to start moving over to blue.
I mean, yeah, like range could maybe start stacking in the middle as well. Right? It means that like you do have to move if it's either option, but otherwise, if you're starting on green and casting here, you'll have to move all the way across the thing, which is the same issue.
Because we lost a lot of people in the second one. I don't think the arc was in the second one, was it? It was only the first.
The arc was when Kronos died, just before you wiped.
Yeah, I had no spell animations on my screen. Like nothing, I couldn't see anything.
I watched other ranged walk on top of Kronos and kill him.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
His voice must prevail.
Watch word.
Fragmenting note.
Interrupt word.
Sorry, Ken.
Destructive coda.
Interrupt 1. Shockwave. Interrupt 2.
Destructive coda.
Ready for teleport. No. I use my aura. Fucking habits.
Watch word.
Down to blue.
Add is up.
Shockwave.
Reason to run each over.
We can just kind of keep him here.
Reason for people to run each other right at the end of the second one. There was no reason to move.
Can we res? Can we res Lucas?
Interrupt 1. Shockwave. Interrupt 2.
Destructive coda.
Don't soak. Gun, you got next one?
Yep.
We want to move across now to green.
Heads up.
Shockwave.
Careful, dodge.
Don't walk on each other.
Don't soak. Stacking up. Halo's coming up, and an add. Switch to the add ASAP. Is it going to skull? No.
It's going to orange, so we need to go blue, right?
Blue, yep. So we're going to have to blink over that black shit, it's going to be a bit rough. Get ready to blink. Blinking now.
Oh. Right, I'm going to die here.
Gun's got this, can you soak it or what?
I didn't mean to.
No, I can. I've got
I didn't know what I was doing. I
No,
heard
I don't.
I-
It's fine. Just X reset.
Got another arc coming up, ASAP. Switching to
We
the
need to
add.
move. We don't want any more circles over here. That's where it's going to teleport.
You've got boss, you can move it.
Oh, circles went away.
Got one better.
Barrage coming up, can anyone stack this one?
I can bot.
Okay, cool. Whoever
Oh,
gets it
no,
up.
Better is Lux.
Better is Lux. Yeah, can you do it? He's fine. Halos are coming up.
Just leave boss on me for Halos.
Yeah, got it.
Watch wave.
Where's the close one?
So I think it's going to the circle, so we're going to X, no, square.
Stay here.
Holy shit.
Oh no, other side.
Yeah, we should have been on.
Square.
No.
Yeah, we should have been on square, so we could have teleported onto X. I got
Yeah,
my,
I
I
need to try
got
and
turned
reset.
around.
I got confused. Close though. We're real close.
Yeah.
If we can reach that stage there with everyone alive, it's a GG.
We get that last teleport.
Yep, you get to that last teleport with everyone alive and it'll fall over.
After the triple, I think I might move it back to the middle. Even if black shit covers the middle of the arena, that's okay. It just means that we can definitely move. Because right there we were in between green and skull, and we needed to be at X. And it just fucked us.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm going to always try and keep it in the middle. Oh yeah, green is fine if you run straight into it.
Yeah, I mean, like, you walking through them is okay. The only problem is it's going to take more damage, and damage is killing people.
I mean, yeah, I'll just move it back to the middle after we deal with the first orb, and it doesn't matter if the black shit as much as in that center. Just we can't have the black stuff too close to the purple one.
Okay. We've got 3 more pulls left. We can do it.
Really close.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
His voice must prevail.
Watch wave.
Purifying chorus.
Switching.
Interrupt wave.
Switch to the air.
Interrupt 1. Shockwave. Interrupt 2.
Don't sick. Teleport in.
Watch well.
Go into Skull.
Yep.
Switch into the air, please.
Interrupt 1. Shockwave. Interrupt 2.
Destructive coda.
I think we gotta raise Burmese for the Spirit 9k.
Yeah.
Shockwave.
Destructive coda.
Watch well.
Purifying chorus.
That's here. We can go back to where we were.
Taunt the core.
I'm seated.
Listeners, fucking dead.
In that situation, don't try and run around the middle. Just like run as close to the thing as you can. Yeah, the ad got a cast.
Well, that doesn't help.
Is that Unleashed Infusion?
Maybe.
That's always going to kill you if you're low. When we taunts a bit, it's just... I don't think either of our stacks got too high there, it was just clusterfuck.
Yeah. No, there was just...
And then I like... There was like the one pull I did an AMS, and then I was taunting the boss and 3 like melee came and ran on me through the beam.
Yeah, that's what's happening to me too.
You've got to, like, you don't run onto the boss when you're going through the beam, because there's going to be a tank there on the boss.
You don't have to panic about the beam either, because you get some time to move out of it.
So not the beam, sorry, I mean the halo.
For that wave, if the tank can just, or the off tank can just interrupt the ad, then everybody else can just concentrate on living.
I mean, usually we do get it just spawned in the wrong spot. I think it's the first time it's had an issue.
It's just for that part, because I find that I'm trying to watch it to interrupt it, and then I'm not checking where I'm running. So I run over people. Not recently, but that happened a couple of times.
I mean, yeah, usually I'm taunting. It's a bit hard because K-Dash's taunt isn't seeming to work on the big guy to pull him to him.
Oh, it is working. It
yeah?
just doesn't work on the first, like when he spawns. I've got to
Oh,
wait
okay,
till
so
after.
it is. Alright then, it's a lot easier.
Just be aware that when you do walk through the halo that you then have a DOS on you, so if you end up being on low health, pop a health stone, pop a healing potion, pop a defensive, keep yourself alive.
Yeah, I teleported through the halo there, and then I think there was the tank swap damage that went out just as I landed. So I don't know what else I could have done there. I think that was just incredibly bad luck.
Well, I mean, the ad spawns in the middle. That's why the same range can help. That's all.
5, 4, 3, 2.
His voice must prevail.
Both melee and ranged are valid.
But some are more valid than others.
Interrupt shockwave.
Destructive coda.
Taunt.
Yeah.
Shockwave.
Staggering tempo.
Teleporting after this.
Silenced.
Watch wave.
Fragmenting note.
Skull first. Heads up, switch. Spreading out.
Interrupt shockwave. Interrupt 2.
Core was up for a while there.
Oh my god.
Grey Roars, Battle Rose Roars. Oh, fuck. Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
That's alright, Seed saved us. Keep it up. Switching to the ad, everyone switch please.
Shockwave.
I move the boss towards the middle.
You have to taunt anyway.
Burrage coming out.
Watch wave.
Hello's on triangle first. So move into X. Yeah.
Shockwave.
What? I would just say X.
Because I'm dumb.
I
thought it was the 3.
Well, us who went to X, we are good listeners.
Well, X isn't where you should be.
Ugh. I'll stop calling those out because you got it under control.
I mean, kinda. I know where to go, but it's hard making my words. Right. Last pull?
Yep.
You can do it, guys. What we're gonna do is focus up and ignore Ficky's calls.
Yes. So when he says it's coming from triangle and it says go to circle, you go to triangle.
I'm so confused.
Just, I'll call better.
Hey, Cal, sing the Indiana Jones thing.
I still need you to probably do triple rings, but I'll let you know when that's coming up.
Is that English, Jandy?
Sing the Indiana Jones theme.
Oh, you just.
Oh, we don't have ad jokes yet.
I can't think of it, Edgerox. All I've got is Final Countdown.
I can't think of an Edgerox.
You heard it here first.
Can't think of it, Edgerox.
You shouldn't have said the Final Countdown, because now that's what's in
Do-do-do-do.
Won't.
Alright, focus up. One last pull. Spreading out. Don't clip anyone.
Oh, there it is. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
Don't stand in that.
So I'm going to the core.
Interrupt 1. Shockwave. Interrupt 2.
Ready for teleport after this?
Watch wave.
I go next go.
Shockwave.
Better. Don't stand.
Yeah, I got. I don't know what happened. Oh, just the dog.
We hit it down and then synergies was rising.
I hate you.
Interrupt 1.
Solo tank?
Shockwave.
Yeah, see if I can get it.
Interrupt 2.
Yeah, that's got it.
Just tell me where to go, Raven.
Yeah, well. Dominant score coming up.
Watch wave.
You're going to green.
Switching to the ad. Misdirected cash, please.
Don't run on me, please. I'm so over it.
Oh, come on! Don't run on big
box. I thought you could wait.
I'm potted, but I'll break out before this ends.
Gut teleport.
Oh, so my stack should drop.
Nice.
Oh no. They expired.
Oh yeah, the 12 stacks. It was a bad thing they expired.
I'll get it for tonight. We're pretty close. I think if we had a perfect pull, we would have got it. But it is what it is. We'll get it next time.
A few strikes hit me for like 150k.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Wednesday's heroic again, right?
Yeah, we'll do Heroic on Wednesday and then we'll go back to Mythic on Thursday.
Heroic skip or the full heroic?
I don't think we have the skip here, do we?
No, we need that.
No,
Oh,
this week.
lame.
Yeah.
Next week is the last one.
Last one, and then we'll probably just keep doing the skip and probably get air to see the next week.
Just doing the tier bosses.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound so terrible.
Oh.
Gotta
Here
get
he
my
is.
one in for the
Haven't
night.
heard him all night.
Ryan!
I've been fishing. It's been relaxing. Actually, at the moment, I've fallen so low as to be grinding in Corthia, but we won't talk about that.
Used.
Who you been grinding in Corthia? I mean, what have you been grinding in?
Oh, I never got rank 6 of the Archivist Codex.
Why do you need that?
Achievement.
Oh, God.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's Kale. He needs the beloved achievement.
Well, the meta achievement gives a mount, so fucking I am going for it.
Yeah, actually, this Skyman's pretty cool.
Anyway, though, I think it's time for sleep.
Thanks, Fred.
No worries.
Thanks, everyone.
Cheers, dudes.
Sleep well.
Sure.